Hi folks, this is Jay. Hope you're okay today. I was just browsing through the internet and I saw this guy again, King Crocoduck. Now, again, there's going to be swearing in this video. I don't want to play the swearing, but it's important and I just want you to listen to it. Now look at the title. Look at the title of his video. This guy sounds really intelligent.
We're all familiar with the intellectual dishonesty that is the...
And yet, he's got a title like that which is absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And that the atheists don't see any shame in having a title like that. Shows how disgusting the atheists are for allowing one of the YouTubers to put a title up like that and not say anything. That is absolutely disgraceful and disgusting. And you cannot have a democracy when people are going around like that, calling people like that. Okay? So let's just hear what he has to say for a few minutes. Now he's going to swear, so please forgive that.
hallmark of the most repugnant of creationists. I think that it ought to be made clear just how deceitful these cerebrally bankrupt imbeciles really are. This is important for two very good reasons, and they are as follows. 1. The exposure of these fraudulent half-wits serves a dual purpose. Though it would be less painful and more productive to cast attention onto knowledgeable, amiable, and more importantly, voracious individuals, it is important to throw the aforementioned fucking fundamentalist fucktards into the spotlight that they so desperately crave but do not deserve, so that their stupidity is broadcasted in order to allow the inexorable public humiliation to ensue. I find that such humiliation is healthy for said individual.
I think that's absolutely disgraceful. You know, you can't have a democracy. I've been calling for the last 2 years for academic debates. The reason why I want academic debates is because I want to get away from this propaganda fight against atheism and Christianity, which is not promoting real discussion and debate. And also because amongst the atheists, some atheists, there is this kind of desire to push Christianity totally out of public space. And the reason why I've been calling for academic debates is so that we show respect to each other, and that we have to conduct things in a more respectful way and in a scholarly way, and also to be able to engage and listen to each other in a way where it's not trying to pawn each other or savage each other, which is the kind of culture that's on YouTube. And this guy, he wants to publicly, in his own mind, humiliate creationists because he thinks it's going to be good for democracy. But what is good for democracy is that we recognise that each individual person has their own beliefs, and we've just got to respect that. Now, he can't respect that other people have a different opinion than him, and he wants to humiliate them. And I think that's really anti-civilization, that you can't build a civilization on this kind of mentality, and it's a sick mentality.
Because scorn and ridicule diminish the ego, which we can all agree is in excess among some of the more obscenely deceptive pricks on YouTube.
So I just speechless. I can't understand how anybody. He sounds intelligent, but I can't understand how any atheist could see this guy as an intelligent person. Now he might be able to pull my arguments to bits or whatever, but this guy is not civilized. It's just not civilized to be talking about people in the way he's doing. I'm sorry.
In addition, the consecutive loss in respect will have an inverse...
So he's got a kid doing fingers, which is disgusting.
Correlated effect on their prominence in the citations left by the other gullible, brainless insects that crawl across the internet. The second main reason for pushing these cloddish reptiles into the spotlight is to demonstrate to the general public just how feeble the case for religion must be, that so many of its followers...
Yeah, it's interesting, Crocoduck, you don't deal with Arceus Brule. It's interesting you don't deal with Dr. Al Muller, Tim Keller. You don't actually deal with the best of the best, do you, mate? You just want to go around picking on people, but you're not willing to actually knock on the door and say, excuse me, Dr. Sproul, you're a well-known theologian, could I just actually have a debate with you? Instead you make this moronic, silly, stupid, childish videos about creationists.
They're tempted to violate the ninth commandment that they so blithely and hypocritically intend to force upon the rest of us rational, reasonable people.
You're not rational and reasonable. A rational and reasonable person wouldn't be making videos like you do, mate. Okay? They're not rational and they're not reasonable. They're bigoted and they're narrow-minded. You see, I've got respect for atheists, and I want atheists to have their democratic rights. And if atheists can see that I'm a religious person in a democracy and respect my rights, then I'm happy. But I can't respect your kind of atheism, which is narrow-minded and bigoted the way it is.
Today we will discuss one of the most egregious little liars I've ever had the displeasure to converse with. Michaela3737 commented on one of my Eric Hovind commentaries. In the interest of time, I will post only the more disgustingly unscrupulous statements made by this charlatan. To post and address them all would be to run the risk of crashing.
So there we have it. I can't go on anymore. I'll leave a link to the video. It's not even worth replying to, really. But all I can say, Crocoduck, someone on Skype. I just I'll just be 1 second. Sorry, someone's will ring in just something. So sorry about that. It's just someone on Skype just Skyped me. I just think that Crocoduck, that you're not doing YouTube any good. I think you're destroying YouTube. I think you're not showing any scholarship, any quality. I just think that you seem quite bright, but you seem very narrow and bigoted, and you're just perpetuating narrow-mindedness and bigotry, really. You know, people are educated. You know, I have a degree from Manchester University. You know, we are qualified. I'm qualified to be teaching about Christianity, much more than you're qualified to be criticizing Christianity. Okay. And there are many intelligent Christians on YouTube, and there are many intelligent atheists on YouTube. So to go around demonizing people the way you do, again, it's narrow-minded and full of bigotry. And that's why sometimes I've made quite a lot of videos against this narrow-minded, hardcore, bigoted kind of atheism. And I hope one day that people like you, Crocoduck, you know, sort of leave YouTube and go and do something else, because you're clogging up YouTube. You're not promoting real democracy, you're not promoting real science, you're not promoting real scholarship. All you're promoting is narrow-mindedness and bigotry, okay? And those who follow you are also promoting narrow-mindedness and bigotry, alright? So take care, King Crocoduck. I'm sure you will do some kind of intelligent montage of putting a mishmash of clips of me, and I'm sure you'll do a great job in making me look stupid. But always remember this, okay? I have a degree from Manchester University, 4 years study in theology and pastoral studies. Alright? And I've been studying theology for over 15 years. When it comes to theology, I know what I'm talking about, mate. And if you need to know about theology, I'm the man to come to. Okay? And when you lot are attacking Christianity, I, as a theologian who knows what he's talking about, who has hundreds and hundreds of sermons, who's done hundreds and hundreds, countless times of public preaching, who has read tons and tons of theology books, and has counselled hundreds of people. When I say that you, King Crocoduck, have absolutely no idea what you're talking about when you're critiquing Christianity, I'm speaking from someone who knows what he's talking about, and with authority. Alright? So take care, King Crocoduck. I hope you stop your narrow-mindedness and your bigotedness, and you start treating people with more respect. Alright? Take care. God bless.